Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180, 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration, intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 439 of the Daily 180, and we're going to be making a transition into our V words a little bit early. Thanks, everybody, for joining us on this journey. Closing in on the end of the alphabet. I'm excited about it. I hope you are too. The first of the V words that we're going to be talking about is the word victory. And I like the word victory. Sometimes I use the word victory a little bit differently than some people do. You know, there's victory in combat, there's victory in contest, but there's also the victory over the self. And the way that we define victory and that we describe victory, the way that we think about victory can have a dramatic impact on the way that we approach life. For instance, if the only way that you see victory happening is if you are in contest with somebody else, you're always going to be looking for conflict. You're going to look for every opportunity to have things be a contest between you and someone else. In one of my favorite television series from quite a few years back, Andromeda, there was a race of individuals called the Nietzscheans, and they looked at everything as a competition, even to the extent that they would cheat in little games that they didn't need to just because it was a competition. And you have to always win if everything is a competition. There's another way to look at victory, though, and for me, this other way of looking at victory is perhaps much more important. And the way that I look at it is about the way that we act in the present with regards to the future that we want to see. If we are always acting in the present with confidence about the future that we hope to have, that we anticipate having, even though we don't necessarily have visual confirmation that the future is assured, that's really what I think victory is all about. It's a victory over the self. It's a victory over the moment. It's a victory over doubt. It's a victory over all of those things that keep us from making progress. If we can act in the moment with victory in our minds, the victory of making sure that we are acting in the present with confidence about a future. Some people would say that sounds an awful lot like faith, and I would say it probably does. The difference being in this case, I'm talking about it from a V word perspective, and hopefully it gives us one more piece of our arsenal to be able to approach life and take care of the business of each and every day. But if we can live with victory in our hearts, the idea of always acting in the present with the idea that a future that we're working toward is going to occur, then progress occurs. And progress is really what we're after in these kinds of situations. I hope this is something that is useful for you. If it is, please feel free to share it. If not, hey, feel free to share it with somebody that might be able to benefit from it. Maybe they see something in it that you didn't. Also, feel free to give us a comment in the chat bar or to give us a thumbs up if you see this video at a later time. Caitlin, good to see you with us. Glad that you've been able to join me on this live stream and glad that you're enjoying the first of our V words. In the meantime, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell to be reminded of these when we go live. We'd love to have more of you join us during these live streams. As I often say, my name is Todd Wente. This has been the Daily 180. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.